Hello and welcome to our next lesson. Today we are going to be looking at the 1NF steps. How do you translate from UNF to the 1NF, having understood the rules? Welcome. When you're provided with such a relation which is in the UNF, the following are the steps that we convert it from the UNF to the 1NF. Step number 1, we need to check if there is any repeating groups of data from this particular relation. And as you can see, we have repeating groups of data. We have this one as the first repeating group of data, and then we have another one here as a repeating group of data. In a previous video, I've explained what we mean by a repeating group. So what happens when you identify that there is a repeating group? What you do is that you normally remove that whole set of fields that are forming the repeating group and you move them to a new relation. However, you need to remove a copy of the key with the relation that is left. In other words, what do we mean? This whole set is the one that forms the repeating group. So we are going to move it to a new relation, which is what we are going to be having here. The student ID, the student name, the year, the semester, the course code, and the course name. And then there is a relation that is going to remain behind because we have to leave behind a copy of the key. So we are going to leave behind student ID, unit code, and unit name. And that is going to form the second relation. Of importance is that the primary keys, you can either underline them, but in my case what I have done is that I have used a different highlight color to imply the ones that are the primary key. And so once we are moved from the UNF to the 1NF, we end up with the two relations. So the first relation is this one, and the second relation is this one. And we have gotten rid of the repeating groups. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson.